Hi, welcome back. Today we're talking woo woo that works. So I feel like we all have a friend or we've seen somewhere online where somebody claims that, hey, this is the best thing since sliced bread. It's going to help you so much.
Uh-huh.
And then you hear it and you're like,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about like why it works, how they change the way that we show up.
Mhm.
We're going to offer you some tangible little rituals
Mhm.
and mindset shifts that they might feel a little magical and silly, but it's woo woo.
Mhm.
That works.
And you should just try it.
And you should
Give
just
them a
try it
shot.
because what do you have to lose?
Exactly.
Honestly,
Really. Yeah.
everything, my sanity,
Go
that's already gone. So
It's
we're fine.
hanging on by a tethered thread, as we
Hmm.
talked about today. So,
It really
yeah.
is. We're struggling.
All right, what you got?
Okay. When something good happens, saying in your head, "Thank you, more please." I
Mm.
know. I like that one a lot.
I do like that one a lot.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me. I
I
don't.
think I would say it a little sassy, like, "Thank you."
Mhm. I will say,
You.
"Thanks,
Mhm.
more
Almost like,
please."
"I deserve that. Thank you." All right, I could do that.
It kind of reminds me of, and this was there was a similar one, but when my son was younger and we would go anywhere, like Target or the
Mhm.
grocery store, and he was like really young. I don't know where he got it, but every time saw me take out my card and swipe it, he
Mhm.
would look at me and go, "Thank you."
Aw.
It was the cutest. His little brain was like, "Oh, she paid for
She
that.
paid.
Thank you."
Okay. I feel like every kid should adopt that at this
Thanks,
point.
Aiden. You're the best.
Yeah.
You don't listen to this podcast, but that's fine.
All right. I got stay with me on this one. For anxiety, sour candy
Yeah.
works really well. So for those of you that don't know this trick, keep them in your car, keep them in your purse, keep them in your bag, have a
Hmm.
jar at your desk. The more sour, the better. And
Hmm.
try to get it a little bit further back on that tongue palate,
Great.
where you feel the most sour, but you're feeling the anxiety rise, you're
Hmm.
feeling a little discomfort. Little lemon ball, a little Sour Patch Kids, Super Sour Patch Kids,
Warhead.
any of those things in there, um, they will help anxiety.
Because it interrupts the signal that your brain is getting about the
Mhm.
anxiety. It's very similar if anyone has a TENS unit,
Mm.
where you stick
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
electrodes and use it for pain. It works. So sour candy works the same
Yeah.
way. So it doesn't get rid of the pain, doesn't get rid of the anxiety. It simply interrupts the signal of either pain or anxiety going to your brain and gives it something else to focus
Yeah.
on.
And same thing for we use a lot with younger kids with test anxiety and such, but hard candies that are a little bit thicker and take like longer to break down. They're
Hmm.
also really good for focus.
Hmm.
It's almost like a little self-soothing ritual. So a Jolly Rancher or any type of hard candy, if you are allowed to have it or take it,
Wintergreen
and
lifesavers.
yeah, and
That's
even
what I
like
have in my
for
office.
younger kids, like not super young, but younger kids, 2 lollipops are actually really great. So they help to self-soothe. So that will also reduce anxiety and
Hmm.
increase focus. So
Hmm. Yeah,
try
that
'em
I
out
support that one. Make a proof it worked list.
in general.
Like proof the way that I did that worked,
Okay.
right? So it's like, okay, I made this choice, I did this, and this was the good outcome that I
Mhm.
had. So
Okay.
it's, oh, okay, so this time I responded by asking for what I needed.
Mhm.
And look, it worked.
Okay.
So it reminds you because I think a lot of times I don't know if your clients say this, but I'll have so many that are like, I tried all my coping skills and they didn't work.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'll always be like, yo, they did work because we're sitting here having this conversation. If they didn't work, you wouldn't be here.
Right.
So yes.
Something's working.
Yeah. So the proof it worked list is either a coping skill I used, a
Okay.
mindset shift, or a perspective shift that I used, or I asked for what I needed, whatever it is. But making a list of like, it does in fact work. Like
Mhm.
my friend texted me this morning saying something about like how she showed up and she was like, the program is working, like
Oh.
it's working. So that kind of stuff. Cause you'll have moments where you're like, is this shit
Mhm.
doing anything?
Yeah.
Am I just going to therapy for nothing? So giving
Yeah.
yourself a
Yeah.
proof it does work list when you are in those moments of like, is this
Yes.
really doing anything?
To
Yeah.
that, I had a client this week who said, "I don't even want to tell you this." I was like, "What?"
I love those.
He goes, "I've been working out for the past couple weeks." He's like, "And I do feel better." He's like, "And I
Uh,
didn't even want to tell you." He's like,
I
"Because you're
know.
always telling me I should probably add it to my self-care, my coping skills list to
Hmm.
reduce my anxiety and feel better." And he's like, "And I've always fought it."
Shit.
He's like, "But for 3 weeks I've been doing it, and it is working. I actually do feel better."
Damn it.
Like it's okay, and it's okay to hate it.
Hmm.
It's just like medicine, you just got to do it
Foiled
because it helps.
again.
Oh, I know, I know. All right. So this one may sound a little quirky, but if you think in terms of like lavender and stuff like that, it would make sense.
Hmm.
But fall a little bit on your sense of smell at times.
It's also in there. It's
Yes.
also in my coping
So
skill kit.
that is one of the things that can help you if you are
Hmm.
not feeling well with depression or anxiety. Actually, if you're starting to feel a little bit down or you're starting to feel the anxiety kind of kick up. and you have scents that you really have become accustomed to, and they have, positive feelings for you. So if you're somebody who likes all the berry flavors, or you're somebody who feels calm with lavender, or you have candles that you absolutely love, turn them on your little candle warmer, or light them up,
Mhm.
or just go and take a sniff of your favorite candle, or use some lavender somewhere. But
Mhm.
your senses can actually send signals to the brain and then reroute some of the information that's going through. And so that can stop the progression of whatever negative thought you were having or whatever racing thought you were having. So draw upon your sense of smell. That can be helpful.
Instead of asking, "How was my day?" ask, "What did I survive today?"
Oh, I like that one too.
I know, because that goes
That could be an
to
individual list every single day, like such
yes.
a specific list for that day.
And that could also be your proof it worked list,
Yes.
right? They could be kind of one and the same
Yeah.
because if I survived it, something worked.
And my woo woo survival list would be insanity if you read it. Because mine would be like, I survived the fact that my purse just got caught on that door and
Yep.
everything freaking fell. And I jumped back because I'm caught on this stupid door and I need to get out. Like that would, for me, that's like, I survived it. I survived it.
Yeah,
And I
but
didn't take anybody out while I was so frustrated
and that
about it.
goes to what we talked about in our episode for New Year's, where we said things we're going to let go of or things we're going to
Hmm.
do. And we're going to let go of celebrating only the outcome and celebrating the effort.
Yeah.
So this helps direct your mind to that of like, how was my day? It was fine. What did I survive? Girl,
Hmm.
yesterday, today, we have survived a lot.
Yes.
We have
Hmm.
we have really survived a lot
Yes.
already. The
Yes.
fact that we're doing this and we're
Right.
coherent, I'm
Hmm.
proud of us.
We're here. Made it through a whole work week. We did all the things and now we're here. Yes.
Emotionally
We did
depleted,
survive that.
confused. Yes.
All right. Well, this is like woo woo, I think.
You better woo it woo. The woo better be
Woo the shit
wooing.
out of you at this point.
Yes, woo it.
Sing. Yeah.
That one's also grounded in science
I do love the science shit.
because it activates your
It
diaphragm where
does.
like 74%
It's
of
amazing.
the nerve, like
Yes.
74% are sitting in your diaphragm that activate your rest and relax your
See,
parasympathetic.
but it's a woo woo. Like it's very interesting, right?
Mhm.
Maybe I equate woo woo with nerdy, sciencey shit, but whatever. It still works. So what Kate is saying is 100% true. One of the things that we tell you to do when you're not feeling well, especially with anxiety, is to focus on your breathing, right?
Mhm.
And one easy, quick, simple, fun way to focus on breathing is to sing the shit out of your favorite song.
Or hum.
Yes. So put
Mhm.
something on that you love. Also, we know, and we don't need to get too much into the neuroscience of that, but that music actually ignites particular portions of the brain in terms of creativity that will actually help um, shift away from some negative parts of the brain that are taking over when you're thinking
Yeah, the fight or flight.
negative.
So it
Yeah.
activates the rest and response. So humming will also
Yes.
work.
But to change your mood quickly and to have a quick tool just to grab real quick is put on your favorite song or put on one that you've loved forever and then sing it at the top of your lungs. Have a blast with it, and that will absolutely help out.
Okay, you know what? I hear your husband singing magical.
Holy God, there's nothing magical
Mm.
about that.
Okay, this one I thought was really good.
Mhm.
So when something stressful has happen, you declare, "This is not an emergency." That's a good one
That's a good
because your
one.
brain always is like, "My purse got stuck on the thing and all my shit went flying out and,
Mhm.
your tampon is rolling down
Rolling
the
across the floor.
street." You just say either out loud or in your head, "This is not an emergency." And you're like, "Oh yeah, it's not. I just have to like bend down, and pick up my stuff. This is no
Mhm.
worries."
Mhm.
But I think a lot of times like you'll spill coffee in your pants. You're like, "This is an emergency."
Mhm.
Declaring in your head or out loud, "This is not
Not an
an
emergency.
emergency.
I like that
This
one.
is manageable." I know.
I like that one.
It's
That's cute.
woo to the woo. Do you want me to keep going?
Go ahead with your woos.
Instead of trying to force answers, I am not a fan of, I cannot stand everything happens for a reason. The fuck
Oh,
it does. No, it does not.
no.
I think things
Everything
can,
does not happen for a
I think
reason.
we can learn from everything that
Mhm.
happens, but I am not of the mind. I will never have the bumper sticker that
No.
everything happens for a reason. I'm
You know
okay
why we can't do that?
because there's
Because
terrible shit that
right,
happens.
yeah,
I don't want to know the reason for it. I don't want to live in a
you
world
yo,
where there is a reason for childhood cancer and
no.
childhood sexual
Yep.
abuse. I'm
We
not
have
into that.
heard so many stories over the years from clients who are beautiful human beings who have suffered more than anyone should suffer ever. And so there's no way we can remember those faces and say, everything just happens for a reason. What happened to that particular person? What happened to her in her childhood? What happened to him when he was young? No,
It made you who
there's
you
no
are today.
sense.
No, I
No.
think we are presented with opportunities to learn. I don't think we
Yes.
always do.
And I think people can overcome and
Mhm.
become courageous and brave and amazing, healthy human beings. But you can't just erase people's past with a statement like that.
Yeah,
That's
so
why.
instead of trying to like force answers, which is where that we do that in lieu of I don't know what to say, so everything happens for a reason. Asking yourself or being open for what wants to happen right now,
Okay.
right? So that might be like
Very existential.
it is like
Yeah.
that's what it's a
Yeah.
woo to the woo. I told you. But yeah, like okay, what is wanting to happen right now? So maybe you set a boundary and you're feeling afterburn and you're like, that was a mistake. I should go back. I should say
Mhm.
JK, just kidding. I could do and it's like, what wants to happen right now? My body is trying to like reorganize itself and make itself a priority. That is what is trying to happen right now.
Okay.
Do I want to allow that? And you're like, yes, I do. I've been working
Mhm.
on that.
Okay.
So trying to be open on like what is wanting to happen. And I think that gets you to focus more on like, what's the opportunity here?
Mhm.
Like, what if I want it? Because sometimes
Right.
the universe will be like, this is your opportunity to practice patience. And I go, no, thanks.
Mhm. Yeah.
Not interested. And they're like, we'll meet you here same time next week. And I go,
We're
sounds
gonna
good.
keep trying this.
Yeah.
This lesson is coming.
They're like, it's the 54th time. Are you good? No, I'll see you tomorrow.
But I think the woo woo part too of that is if you are just open to the fact that I'm just not controlling something for a while, like the universe has a plan for me today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's going wrong. And you just go, okay, universe, what do you want this day to look like? Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? And that is kind of giving up power for a little bit, but that can be very freeing,
Mm-hmm.
especially for your mental health. If you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to let this day be what it's supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
and you don't try to control it, that actually can be very freeing. It could be a very good tool to use every once in a while.
Yeah, like for example, what I was saying about the boundaries, maybe you find yourself in a situation where you're having to set boundary after boundary after boundary, and you're used to accommodating, smoothing, and doing all of that.
Hmm.
And you're like, why is this happening? Why
Hmm.
is this all happening at once? And it's like, ooh, this is maybe what's trying to happen is you have an opportunity to choose you. Would you like to take it? It's like, actually, yes, I
Hmm.
would like to take it.
Yeah.
I would. And even that reframing, because they're the afterburn of like,
Hmm.
I feel guilty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like I'm breaking a rule. It helps reframe that. I'm not breaking a rule. I'm not disappointing people. I am choosing myself. So I am not against you. I'm just for me.
Hmm.
Right? Like that does not mean if I choose me that I am against you. And I think it feels like that a lot of
Hmm.
times.
Yeah.
And that's when we're like, okay, just kidding. I mean, I said no, but
Hmm.
I feel like I could find a way
I'm
to
going to
make it
do it.
work.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not supposed to be selfish. So we talked about many times before in different podcast episodes, we're not supposed to be selfish. We're supposed to put everybody else first. And so it comes very easy
Self
sometimes.
care
Hmm.
isn't selfish.
Hmm.
It's self care. Don't confuse the two.
Two different words.
So many clients will come in. I have to be selfish. I'm like, that's not selfish. That's self care.
Yeah.
Those are two different things. Talk to your inner child.
I actually do that all the time.
Better yet, one of the woo woo
Hmm.
suggestion was having a photo of you as
Oh,
a
there is
younger
no
person.
need for the bangs that I had to ever make a
I think
reappearance
who
on
wants to see it?
nope,
Who wants to see it? I
nope.
do.
There is no I still am pissed at my friends back then who allowed the bangs to occur for as long as they did. But
Maybe
no,
what was trying to happen
that
there?
that
We
just
needed to
I don't
choose
know, but
no
that doesn't
bangs.
no, that does not need to resurface. But the inner child, I talk to my 16-year-old self all the time.
Me too.
I'm
That's
like,
why.
girl, what do you think?
Mhm.
Where are we where we're supposed to be? What are we supposed to be doing? And she's bitchy, but we chat.
Oh, mine's the best. I'm like,
You told me before she loves you.
she does. I'm
Mine
like,
thinks we could dress better.
no, my girl. She's like, we good. She's like, can we get that shirt? And I go, yes.
Oh,
Can we just sit here and do paint by numbers for 2 hours? Also, yes. She's like, can we get the car we always wanted when we were 15 and we couldn't? Also,
good for
yes.
you. Mine is always like, I thought you said we were going to have a beach house one day. I'm like, well, girl, things expensive and we got some kids now.
No,
So
mine is hype. She was like, an adult showed up that is with it. I am into it. And I'm like, don't worry, girl, I got you. You want Starbucks? We're stopping.
Starbucks, I'm here now.
You
I'm in
want a
charge.
buttered croissant? I know it's $4. You get a whole pack of 12 at
Get
Costco,
yourself that butter croissant.
5.99. We're gonna get it. And it's gonna be delicious. Yeah, talk to your inner child.
Yes, I think that's good, actually.
Yeah, celebrate them. I
Take
used
them
to
with you in adulthood.
this is a true story. My Little Pony made like a resurgence, and it was actually such a cute show, the cartoon that made
Yeah.
a resurgence like when my son was young.
Okay.
Sorry to my son, but
I know you just dimed him out for
yeah,
watching
we watched
My
it
Little
together.
Pony, but
But
sorry.
it had these really good life lessons. It was really good. And he
Okay.
actually so I watched it.
Mhm.
But I bought myself because I used to have My Little Ponies back in the day when their manes got all fucked up. You trying to like brush them, it's like matted and
Mhm.
all jacked up. So I bought myself like one of the little ones that
Mhm.
I think her thing was like her name was Rainbow Dash. She had like
I do
blue, it was
remember
like
a Rainbow Dash.
rainbow. Yeah, and she was just like spirited and kind of feisty. So I bought her. It was like this little, and so when I would this as an adult, I was
Yeah.
like in grad school, I'd keep her in my purse. And then if I was feeling some kind of way, like I wanted to shrink, I would
Mhm.
reach in and hold the little
Aw.
Rainbow Dash and be like, We're
It's
not
like your
shrinking.
grounding
We're
technique.
not shrinking.
I love that.
No.
I'm a little bit jealous that you had those toys.
Ponies?
Well, because I had 2 brothers and I was the middle one,
Girl,
which
I
I
had
mean,
2
you did
brothers
too.
also, and
I
also
was
was the middle one.
I was playing with Gargamel and the Smurfs and G.I. Joe and Transformers,
I think I
and
got 'em.
I had to be all the evil characters. Like, I had to be Darth Vader, I had to be Gargamel, I had to be, like, all the like, yeah. But no,
Yes.
I'm surprised the boys let you have all those girl toys. I was, like, busy being freaking
They liked
G.I.
the hot tub
Joe,
because if you push the
wrestling
button,
on WWE.
it would go with the water. Yeah.
Okay. I know my mom's listening, like, "Wait, you didn't have any girl toys?" I'm sure I had some, mom.
My
They
most
destroyed them.
my most hype moment, 2 my most favorite doll 3 favorite doll purchases that I got. 1, Cabbage Patch.
That was everything.
Yes. Number 2, Baby Alive. And number 3, American Girl doll.
Oh, okay. I missed out on all the second parts of those things because I was older for the American Girl doll
Was
facades.
not.
But those
Okay,
Cabbage Patch, you had to kill somebody to get one of
you
those
really
things. Like, my
did.
poor mom, like, stood in line,
I think
fought
I
some
still have
people
mine.
for it.
And then they
You
had the little
really?
stamp on the butt, and the
Yes.
little head smelled good like a real baby.
You had to fight for toys back then.
Okay, the last one. I
Yeah,
feel like you might like this one.
okay.
Password affirmations. So it's like a sneaky way
You
to
know I do
do,
that.
yeah, neural
Yeah,
rewiring. So like I am enough 2026. So you're just
yeah,
retyping
yep.
it
I am
again
huge
and
on that.
again and again and again. It doesn't matter if you
Yes.
believe it. You are training your
Yes.
brain.
Also, what you can do with your passwords, because if you work in corporate America and you know you have to change them like every 3 months, it's so freaking annoying. So, whatever your goal is, put that in there, right? So, if your goal is, I'm saving up for a new car, you put new car 2026. Or if you're trying to go to the gym, you're like gym daily 2026. And
Hmm.
so every day you're retyping those goals. But if it's something that you're working on internally, you're like positive thoughts as I know it's like hard to type all those letters in, but put those in because those are daily reminders of what I'm trying to tell myself in a great positive or goal oriented way. So yeah, I'm
Hmm.
big on that. I love that.
It's much better than capital G, lowercase f, x, y, 2, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Uh-huh. Yep.
All right. So hopefully these woo woos were helpful.
Mhm.
The reason they work, they engage your brain, your body, your nervous system. They help build habits. It's focused attention, and you're training yourself in a totally different
Mhm.
perspective,
Yeah,
which alleviates a lot of our suffering. Life is good when we can alleviate some suffering.
absolutely. And
So
just
much more
try them.
manageable.
Try some. Pick them out. Try them. See if they
Yeah.
work.
Tell us a woo that maybe worked for you,
We're all
and
about the woos.
all the woos. Until next time, stay nearly normal.